city of night in land of Faery. Alas! Hell hath built a queenly realm among a tribe strange and unknown, far beyond the sunset pillars of the pylon, where the fair and the ugly and the day and the night have sailed to reach the dim fields of the Thuat. There, fanes and columns and grand arches, old and sturdy dwellings of the elder gods, are fashioned like as are not, whereat we live today. Swirling near, lonesome dusty airs exhale with a sigh beneath the tombstone hill sky, and all around nearby the darkly sweet waters are dry. Beams from the temple of wine spray down, wetting the parched soils of that ghostly, ghoulish, almost forgotten ville of sprites. As evening spreads softly a purplish hue over the beach, roofs of thatch, and golden paved streets, flares ignite the shadowy peaks, twilight dissolves past, seeps down the avenues of column and spire. Atop the temples, climbing so high, adorned with many a marble wreath bud or ivy trellis, lute song resounds the sanctuary, within which fragrance of censer and lotus abounds. There the spirits lost crowd the far pavilion, gathered in from the fertile fields around, come to hear the ecstatic entranced priests announce the spells of lordly death and his dominion. Fresh squeezed, the liquor of life flows abundantly, and the jostling and pale and withered souls collect in their minions there to dance and party. Swirling near, lonesome dusty airs exhale with a sigh beneath the tombstone hill sky, and all around nearby the darkly sweet waters are dry. So, with the liquid of renewed vigor and the purple blossom blend of might, one and all become as the lords of night, a darkling with sight and a tremble with delight. Become like unto their scaly and feathery dynasts, gloating above the red deepening gloom, afar in that pavilion, high into the veil of the moon. Leaves of the palm and almond gently stir there, in soft, warm breezes fresh from the Cian Gulf. Beyond their waving fronds glowers many a stone sepulchre, damned and ancient and strangely unholy in the sun's light. Nymphs of Faery are known to whisper there, underneath the creeping vine and bright blossom, Many a legend or tale of Saturn's imperium beyond the sunset dusk born. Not even the dynasts who sleep in their rocky vaults with their ornaments of silver, tiaras emerald, and necklaces turquoise are arousing enough to make the necromancers in black bikinis forget their sprinkled lime ritas and surfs so finely blue, nor neglect the sip of their bitter and foamy brews. Mild is the wave, the sunbathers shapely and comely, the gentle rise and fall of the rolling waters are rhythmic and soothing to both ear as well as eye. Relaxed and festive are the lovers of sun and sea. Yea, at last there is, finally, some quiet misgivings when the pale curvature of the moon rises atop the silent stairs as the sun, the bloody red sun, disappears far to the horizon below a sea now distant, dimmed, and ominously most still. Oh my God, the ever-wicked moon is somehow floating there, above the loathsome pavilion, the grinning idolatry, and the horrible stare. Look to seaward. The waters are stilled. Yes, though now they seep and retreat to the sky's horizon. And the moon, that most evil of cursed and fiendish orbs, see how it shines with that lucent, changing, opalescent glow. The sky, it separates the very vapors, streams on high, from stone summit to heaven's limits. Look, how disgustingly it pours, the ugly ghoulish beams, flowing like as dark wine does, a gliding and devilish erotic, gone sloshing over eidolon and column into that most hideous of pavilions. Saturn has his dominion here as always, his paradise abode forever in this town of night and woe. Though naught but phantasms now move through its grand avenues, once paved with gold. The soft sea-end waves still roll and recede. Nothing stays the same. Everything evolves and changes through endless eons of eternal death and creation. High earthling gates of hell here were risen above the arid plateaus and humid jungles into the great void of the stars.